I'm going down, and you're never around. What's goody, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Today is November what? 11th? It is November 11th. No, no. Today is November 12th, not 11th, or the 13th. Let me see. Because 10th was Monday. That's what I say. Today's the 12th. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today is November 12th, Wednesday, Wednesday, the second week of November, right? So, let's get into it. Lots going on. Welcome home to Max B. Let me just say, welcome home to Charlie Rambo. 140th. Shout out to whole Lennox, Malcolm X, everybody over there, 40 Wolves. Shout out to all the 40 Wolves. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dap. Shout out to all of them. RP Hud 6. You know, RP Big L. Shout out to the whole Harlem. Um, a lot of people, they feel their way about Max B. Like I said, man just came home and niggas giving him negative press, which I don't understand. Man, been going since '09. And niggas is hating because he getting mad love. What was the reason? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just saying that, Jimmy, he could have did better by Mel murder because Mel is your man. You said that's your brother. You should have held Mel down. Shout out to El Barrio, definitely. You should have held Mel down. He should not be taking the Amtrak or the Greyhound bus, and you shouldn't be giving him, jewelry that you already had. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just shows that there's no loyalty there. There's just superficial, fake love. And for everybody that's saying, Mano should have never, ever said anything. Like, okay, you fuck with Jim's your man's. Why is you making a whole conversation piece about it? I feel like Mano should have just bowed out gracefully and said, yo, I saw a son. I dapped him up. He was in the place. It is what it is. All this trying to, like, politician and shit. How you doing, Chanel? Trying to politician and shit. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Max B, he's home. French Montana did the right thing by his mans. You understand what I'm saying? And he got his money up. He made sure his man's got a good lawyer. Everybody's mad. Everybody's just mad, which I don't understand why people is mad. And you got people that's out here trying to dirty the man name. You know what I'm saying? And he just touched down. That's crazy to me. But, that's the internet. We live in a day and age where King, I call them banging kings of the internet, get on here and they beat their chest like gorillas and they try to, like, slander niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Hassan Campbell thing, right? Every time you see Hassan Campbell, he's always talking about Kenneth McGriff. He doesn't even know Supreme, never met Supreme, never been in his company. His big bros that he runs with, like T-Mac and them, they not saying nothing about Preem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not saying nothing because Preem is well respected by all the gangsters in all the 5 boroughs and everywhere. Why is you speaking about Preem? Preem said what he said about Bimmy. That had nothing to do with you. But we understand that a lot of these dudes that be confidential informants, they gotta protect another fellow CI because if I know a nigga's a CI, I'm not gonna protect him. Y'all see me? I ain't protect Bimmy. I told y'all before the work came out, I said, yo, just wait. I got the word. The big homie said, yo, just wait. Wait when the homie come home. And when the homie come home, shit gonna get exposed. And that's what happened. Shit got exposed. And you got people like Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell and 10 Toes Down that try to, like, shit and throw a nigga under the bus. And the crazy part is, these niggas do this because they confidential informants. Like, when I exposed Corey King, right? And niggas said, oh, Corey King and all that. Corey King was a rat, bro. That's why you'll never see him on YouTube like he was doing because he know that he can't come out and say, oh, it's not true. It is true. You know how I feel? I feel that, America is ran by those people. They're not even the real Israelites. You understand what I'm saying? But America is run by those people. But yeah, people that see eyes, man, they don't want to hear the truth. Benny went out bad. Hassan Campbell going out bad. He's still talking about Supreme. You talking about his son. First you cool with Supreme Jr. Then you banging on him. Like I don't understand that. Like you said, oh yeah, yo Supreme, yo your son and all this, and then you banging on his son. The crazy part is to me, right? If I fuck with somebody, right, and that's the person's loved one, and I continue to keep talking about that person's loved one, and they not jacking what you saying, it's crazy. And it's like sometimes people need to bow out gracefully, but when you a clout chaser and you somebody that basically is out here, yo, Gully's a fraud, bro. Let's keep it real. When you a clout chaser and you out here, clout chasing, and that's what you do for a living, of course you gonna continue to keep trying to hog and dodge a beef, you know, and that's what it is. Now, let me speak about, because I don't want to continue to keep talking about that song, nigga, because he's not irrelevant. He's irrelevant right now. He's basically fishing for content, which is kind of sad because he should be talking about real shit, but instead he wants to talk about Cream and Prince and men he never met, men that's like way older than him. You know what I'm saying? And people, if he feels that way, bro, just go to South Jamaica, Queens, and let your nuts drag. Other than that, stop talking about that man. Leave that man alone. You mad because he's suing you for lying. You lied and said that man basically killed somebody, and that wasn't true. Why would you sit there and keep saying that? This is what Bimmy got in problems. See, what people got to understand, right? You know why Bimmy getting exposed, ladies and gentlemen? Is because Bimmy did the same shit that Hassan Campbell's doing. Talking about a situation that happened with Supreme Jr., right? He went up there and said that dudes was in the room plotting to kill this lady, right? Instead of him saying no, let me not talk about that. Let me just leave that alone. He consistently went up there and said that. And then basically what was told the Queen's Flip, take the interview down. That's why that Bimmy interview, you would never see it online unless it's on somebody else's page. They will never show you that on their channel, on Flip channel, because the interview got clipped off the net, off of his platform. I'm good. I'm chilling, family. So when you listen to dudes like him, it's crazy. Why bums track? Because women like bums. They like to take care of niggas. But the thing is, when you look at these people, yeah. So when dude did the interview, it's like people, they come on a platform and they just say anything. YouTube has become a place where anybody could say anything, and niggas are just stand and believe it's the truth. Not to say that it could fuck somebody's chances of getting their freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like Hassan should, he talk about he's a real this, a real that, and free my brothers. Why would you go on your platform and try to, the people is listening, the police is listening. Why would you go on your platform and say this man tried to murder somebody when you know he's fighting for an appeal to come home? And it's like a lot of these dudes do that so these people can't come home. That's cowardly. That's not that's not official. That's a cowardly thing to do, to basically do something like that when you know a person is fighting for their freedom. Instead of you saying, you know what, I'm gonna bow out of that. That's none of my business. Let me bow out of that. That's his father. He have every right to say what he's saying and defend his father. But you take it another level because you as a man, you you operate like an agent of chaos. So all these dudes that's agents of chaos, they do things to basically try to trigger people to throw them off their squares. You know? Salute to you on point. Yeah. Yeah, he mad at anybody that got motion. Now to this nigga, Cash Jones, Wack 100. Let's get into it. Cause niggas asked me what this nigga did. So I'm on Clubhouse the other day, and yeah, he gonna always apologize. House the other day, right? Yeah, my bad. Y'all can hear me. I want to make sure y'all can hear me, cause somebody had called me. Um, so I was on Clubhouse, I think Sunday or Saturday, and Wag 100 started talking greasy about me, right? Somebody sent me the audio. I had left out the room, right? Now, I don't talk about this nigga. I don't want to associate with myself with that nigga. He's a liar, and I don't fuck with niggas that lie. You know what I'm saying? That's why you ain't seen me on that nigga platform. You ain't seen me conversating with that nigga because that nigga's a whole snake and a whole thing. See, I learned from dealing with people, you gotta use these motherfuckers for what they are. If a nigga talk so much, you know who the type of nigga he is. He's a snake. He don't he's not friends with anybody. He's a fraudulent individual. So me personally, I knew what type of nigga he was. So when niggas say, "Oh God, yo, you was cool with that nigga," I wasn't cool with that nigga. I wasn't cool with that nigga. I like what that nigga was doing. He gave me free publicity, free promo, and let that nigga do the promo for me. Let him do promo work. Keep saying my name. Keep saying my name. Make me, make me more relevant. Just like he said my name last night on academics. Keep making me more relevant, right? Because I'm not gonna respond to a nigga that get on the mic and try to sound like Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage and sound like he's having a semi-stroke when he's arguing with people. Like I said to this nigga, and I'll say this again, right? Your brother got killed at his place of business by Leroy Smith, right? Your brother got killed in his place of business. This is what people gotta understand. Wack 100 brother got killed in his place of business, right? Now, if somebody of my loved ones get killed, right, in their place of business, and in the paperwork it says that these niggas took money from this nigga, that these niggas was extorting this nigga, and this nigga went in there and laid shit the fuck down. Salute, triple. Laid shit the fuck down. And it was meant for you to get laid the fuck down with the coworker. That's crazy to me. Nigga got all that energy for everybody else. Hold on. That nigga got all that energy for everybody else on Clubhouse. Right? Oh shit. Is it a bad connection? Hold on real quick. Let me see. We good? We good? Cause it said shit. That shit, some shit at the red. Hold on real quick. All right, we good. Yeah, my shit was active. I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, so the nigga came to the place of business and knocked that nigga brother down, right in the place of business. Head tapped him, right? Head tapped him and the co-worker. If a nigga head tapped your brother and got a burger stand in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Leroy Smith. This nigga got a business out there in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This nigga killed your brother in Tulsa, right? The police stopped you in Texas. You niggas got assault rifles, 9mm handguns, weed residue, whole lot of shit in the truck, right? You tell the police that I'm heading to a funeral. I'm heading to pick my mother up from a funeral, right? That's you tell the police. I'm heading to Oklahoma to pick my mother up to go to my brother's funeral, right? That's what this nigga's saying, right? Now, mind you, his brother, wife, started fucking with the Leroy nigga. This is this nigga life and story. This ain't my life and story. This not nobody like this is his life and story. That this nigga called me on the phone with fucking Mika, right? The same female that was beefing with him, talking about 2 fingers, 3 fingers in the ass. He called me on the line with this woman, right? That basically was slandering him. And what he said on the phone to me is, that's your word? My brother got kids. Because he don't want the people to know that his brother got laid the fuck down on his knees by the nigga that they was trying to extort. And he was almost a victim of gun violence. And he would have been on that fucking place getting laid the fuck down with the coworker. But God was on his side. He was in California and not Oklahoma. So he was kind of lucky. But this is what I don't understand, right? A nigga that comes online with police officers like Greg Caden, what's dude, Reggie Wright. This man comes online with police officers. He don't come online with street niggas that say, "Oh, that nigga ain't a rat." Why is niggas in your city keep saying that you's a rat? You play with police, Crip niggas, blood niggas. They all saying this nigga run with police. This is LA niggas, right? LA niggas is saying this about you. The big U's, Nipsey smacked the shit out you, you know. Um, Suge said what he said about you. All these people in California is saying that nigga is an informant. Nigga is a rat. He's no good. Del Dog knew you was an informant. You understand? That's why I believe that's why they had to get that nigga up out of here. Because if that nigga was alive, he would expose you for being an informant. Right? Shaq's uncle, Money Mark, said, yo, dude's a rat. Dude's a rat. Dude that's an informant on my case is CS2 back, which is whack. This is what Money Mark is saying. This is in the documents and in the paperwork. Your name is in everybody's paperwork. Your name is in Big U's paperwork, where you begging for your life. And you saying, I got kids, my wife. Your name is in the whole Main Street case. And your neighbor and best friend is fucking Stutterbox, who told on Shaquille O'Neal. Let's keep it real. That's your mans. Stutterbox is your partner, your mans. Y'all niggas was snitching together. How we gonna listen to a nigga that you ain't qualified, bro? You went to jail for shooting a nigga with a 32 times with a pellet gun. What are we talking about? You shot somebody 32 times with a pellet gun. You didn't shoot nobody 32 times with a firearm. You shot somebody 32 times with a pellet gun. You went to jail for shooting somebody with a pellet gun. That's not gangster. That's not a criminal. That's a civilian ass nigga trying to be a gangster. You used a pellet gun and shot somebody 32 times. You didn't use a 9mm. You didn't use a 380. You love to talk that gangster talk, that gangster shit. But niggas could already look you a square from Delaware ass nigga. And the niggas that stand next to you is squares from Delaware ass niggas. So they gonna believe you a superficial gangster nigga. But niggas could see through you. You a extortion victim, nigga. You extort civilians. You is tough with women and civilians. You not tough with gangster niggas. When the gangster niggas see you, you either taking flight running, right? Or you begging for your life, talk about draws, my kids. All you do is lie. I told you last night on Clubhouse, bro, listen, if you're not a snitch, what the fuck is, let's talk about Leroy Smith. Let's talk about the nigga that put your brother down in Oklahoma. Let's talk about how the police stopped you with all that artillery in that truck. And you did a whole police interview and nobody could get their hands on your police interview because it's sealed. It's like sealed documents. You got sealed shit. That means you're a confidential informant. That's why you stick your neck out so hard for Bimmy. That's why you stuck your neck so hard for Corey King. Because you affiliate with CIs. You a CI nigga. So a CI is going to stick hard for a CI. You going to go hard on niggas that went on the stand because you didn't go on the stand. But if a nigga is a confidential informant, or you gonna go hard for that person. Because you, my friend, is a guy that play both sides of the fence. You play with police and you play with street niggas. That's what you do. And the niggas that sit on your stage play with police and play with street niggas. Beast, y'all know who Beast is, ladies and gentlemen. My people on my platform know who Beast is. I have numerous individuals that's on my channel that could confirm that Rio is in jail for sex trafficking little girls. This is a man that Wack 100 sits on a stage with every day. Him and the J.O. nigga that used to be on YouTube too. They sit on stage with a nigga that's a pedophile. A pedophile. And he told on Rio. Beast. They got caught with little girls in a truck. Yes, sir. They got caught with little girls in a truck. Beast charges is transporting little girls. He's a snitch. He's a snitch. That's why when you ask Beast, yo, Beast, what's up with Rio, homie? Why you don't talk about Rio when you and Rio caught a case the same time for the same shit with the trucks? But we know that you was a sex trafficking bandit. We know that. That's why you wanted me to clear your name. You kept yelling to people on Clubhouse, yo, Gotti, clear my name, Gotti. Because you know I know the truth. You know that your homie, Mr. Sex Money, exposed you for being a sexual deviant, for being a child predator. You snitched on Rio, you got home, and you got your freedom. You was sitting in jail for a little time, and you got out of jail because you told on Rio. So this is what I'm saying. These niggas sit on platforms, and they act like we don't got receipts on these niggas. We got receipts on Beast. We got receipts on Wack. We got receipts on these niggas. Wack 100, he wanna, oh, I'm gonna expose Bullets Gotti. You can't expose me, brother. It's not gonna work. The people fucks with me. That's why if you look on Instagram and you go on his Instagram page, the post he got of me, he has low likes. Nobody liking that shit. The post that I got of him, everybody likes my shit. Real official street niggas fuck with what I'm saying about you because they know you a snitch. They know you work with police. They know that you basically sat up there and did a whole interview with the police in Texas about a murder that happened to your brother and you gave them Leroy Smith name and you don't want nobody. That was AI, bro. You don't want nobody to speak about how you got caught with heavy artillery. We talking about assault rifles. Assault rifles. A 9mm handgun. Weed residue. This is what was in your truck, sir. And you was a convicted felon, right? That went to jail for shooting somebody 32 times with a pellet gun. Not a handgun, not a machine gun, a pellet gun. Yeah, 10 toes down made it too. These dudes, this is what these dudes do. When they don't got nothing better else, when a nigga starts speaking facts about them, they gotta come with that. He's another one. I exposed him too. You know? And the sad part is this. Wax sat up on the stand. He always get up on there and say, oh, I don't give a fuck about the street code. I don't give a fuck about street niggas. I'm not a street nigga. But you hold platforms about street niggas. You sat on your YouTube and say street niggas this, street niggas that. But you don't care about street niggas? But you love to expose street niggas, right? Your platform is 9 out of 10 a lie. You say you don't like snitches, right? And you made the what you said? If a nigga's a snitch, handle your business, go murder nigga. If I'm making money with somebody, I'm not gonna tell the people to go hurt the people that I'm making money with. That means you don't fuck with them niggas. You don't fuck with them niggas. You don't fuck with them niggas. Because if you feel like a nigga's a snitch, and you feel like a nigga's this, and you feel like niggas should do this to them, why is you doing business with them? But you gotta understand, look at this new history. This nigga told you he's the one that basically blackmailed Oscar De La Hoya. He's the one that told you that he's blackmailing people. That's his job. He's a blackmailer. You not no gangster nigga. You blackmailing niggas. That's what you do. And you not that tough. And I don't know how niggas could be, like I said on Clubhouse, and niggas is shook of that nigga. How you scared of a nigga that's 5'5"? That man was scared to meet me in real life. How y'all scared of him? I called that nigga, my man, yo, my brother Rapmatic is in the chat. If he ain't in the chat right now, he'll tell you. I called Wack 2 times when he was in New York. Let's link up. Yo, give me the address. Well, you know what that nigga kept doing? He sending me a video of him riding through Castle Hill and Hocus Hood. He basically sending me shit on motherfuckers, but he not trying to link and meet up. I say, yo, Wack, we gonna pull up and talk business. He ain't want to pull up and talk business. You know why? Because he want to control the optics. You understand what I'm saying? He don't want to meet with a nigga because he don't know. I might put hands and feet on him. Or he don't know that I know a lot of niggas. And he be surprised at the niggas that I know. So that's what really scared nigga like him. Because if he's a tough dude and you such a gangster and you this and that, bro, you should have meet a nigga that you said got fucked up. He didn't want to meet me. He didn't want to meet me, bro. I said, yo, Wack, man, we gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up and meet you. Such and such. I'm gonna be, we in the car right now. That nigga was talking about I'm in the bed. In the bed at 6 o'clock at night. It's not even 9 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock at night in the evening. You in the bed? That's how I know you ain't who you is. You ain't who you is. You ain't who you say you is. That's when I knew Wack 100 is a bitch. He's not a gangster, bro. He's a coward. You know what I'm saying? That's why I looked at him and said to myself, oh, that nigga's a coward and he's a liar. You know what I'm saying? So I play with him like you play with these bitches. He one of them niggas. He's a bitch man nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's a nigga that he talk a good one, but he don't stand on what he talking about. Cause if he was a gangster, he's such a solidified nigga, he wanna meet a nigga. You talk all greasy about me, meet me in real life. You know? But he ain't want to do that. You know? And that's when I knew, oh, he's a troll. He's a troll. He's a troll. That's when I knew, like, he's a tough Tony dude when he's surrounded by people. And that's all I always believe, like, the influence make a nigga look strong. But a nigga really be weak. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at a nigga. Look at the caliber of a nigga he is, right? This is a nigga that'll fuck on bitches on a fucking social app, right? That blew him up. And he ain't fucking with the baddest bitches. He fucking with bitches that been fucked on by mad niggas. This nigga keep talking about R&B, nigga. Everybody done talk to R&B. My man's done talk to the R&B. Everybody talk to us. She was selling pussy in Vegas, homie. What is we talking about? You out here wifing a chick that been passed around. You fucked up your marriage by fucking with a chick that came out of my platform. Mika came off of my platform. You fucked her, and she blew you the fuck up. You sitting up there arguing with the E-Bands nigga on your belly, on your ass. Like you was head ass up like a bitch. Laying on your belly like a bitch. Arguing with another man, bro. Butt ass naked. Who does that? What real nigga is laying on their stomach like a bitch? That's a nigga that was fucking niggas in jail. You was a punk. No wonder, Ray J was saying all that suspect shit on the radio because that's your type of forte. You was the nigga that probably told him, you ain't talk about the booty goons. Because you a nigga that is one of those booty goons. You was a booty goon nigga. And I done said this again about you. You sat on your platform, you talk hella spicy, but you run around with 15 niggas. Come on, bro. You building a bitch body up and all that. You buying her titties and ass and all that and getting her teeth fixed and all that. Like you buying built the bed bitches. Built the bed bitches. I'm good. I don't need no built the bed bitch. That's what you buying, a built the bed bitch. That's been passed around. Like, come on, bro. She fuck. Now let's keep it real, right? Before she got with you, she fucked a low level nigga. A nigga from Detroit that worked at the airport, King Yo. She fucked a nigga that worked at the airport. She ain't fuck a boss nigga. Cause she was already married to a pastor nigga that was gay. But she fucked a low level nigga that was on Clubhouse. That was on everybody's platform. She fucked that nigga. Right? Had the nigga flew her out. No, she flew herself out. Nigga ain't even flew her out. She flew herself out to Detroit. Gave that nigga the pussy. And flew right back to Vegas. Come on, bro. This the nigga that we arguing with a nigga that nigga, you fucking nigga sloppy seconds. Niggas done fucked your bitch. Like, I'll be embarrassed that a nigga fucked my bitch that was online. And I didn't get the clap until years after. It's crazy. And she was passing around. She was basically being passed around through King Yo to Big Chuck to Stan G to a lot of other the homies I fuck with. You know what I mean? Even try to holler at me multiple times. This nigga girl still follow me on IG. I don't even follow Wack. That nigga follow me on IG. I don't even follow that nigga. That's how you know that nigga's a fan. You following, you dissing me, and I don't follow you, homie. Like, if I got beef with a nigga, I'm not following no nigga. I know you a sucker, bro. I know you a groupie, nigga. You a eater, nigga. Keep following me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because only a dick-sucking ass nigga will follow a nigga and then pop shit. I don't play them games, bro. I'm not no stand-ass nigga. You ain't used to getting bitches, nigga. That's why you talk about R&B. Oh, my boo, R&B. Nigga, you ain't used to getting bitches, nigga. That's why your bitch got fucked in New York, nigga. That's why your bitch was on the boat and New York niggas about to clap them cheeks on K-Slay boat ride, nigga. And niggas had to save you. You know what I'm saying? Because Brooklyn niggas gonna put that issue to you. Yeah. K-Slay your brother, but you ain't pull up to the Apollo. Come on. Oh, they ain't. This the excuse the nigga said. Oh, they had a closed casket, so there was no sense of going. So he wasn't your fucking brother. LL Cool J went. Kid Capri went. The nigga that you pop shit about, Jim Jones, or Pat Pools, all these people went. Fat Joe, how the fuck you ain't pop out, nigga? How you ain't pop out, nigga? You ain't pop out to to the nigga that's your homie funeral? You talking about, oh, it was a closed casket. Okay, that's cool. But why you didn't pop out, though? You hate New York niggas because what? Your daughter getting fucked by New York niggas? Your wife got fucked by a New York nigga? Your wife probably got fucked by Pac. That's why you hate Pac so much, nigga. He probably piped it when you was locked up and you bit about that shit, nigga. I would be mad too. I would be mad too. I would hate that nigga for the rest of my life that a nigga fucked my wife. That's why every time you talk about Pac, oh, that nigga fuck that nigga. You mad at a nigga. You mad at a dead man that ain't even here. You want to always discredit a dead man. That's some sucker shit. That's how you know you a sucker. You discrediting a nigga that can't even defend itself. And in real time, a nigga, you wouldn't even say none of that shit you talking to that man's face. Because we know you ain't no gangster nigga. You know what I'm saying? You just a typical West Coast nigga that got a little bit of money that's just a hater. Lee Suge, that's why I fuck with Suge Knight. Lee Suge give it up to niggas. You just a hating ass nigga. Like Suge said on the thing, nigga, you was the truck driver. You a nigga that talk about shit you don't know nothing about and don't even got no politics in. That's what Suge said about you. You a nigga that told the big homies that you gonna have them sexually assaulted. You know what I'm saying? You's a nigga that when them Mexican niggas, them Serranos was talking that shit to you, you's like, I don't fuck with them niggas. I don't fuck with them niggas. Oh, that ain't my politics. Them niggas is Serranos. I don't fuck with them niggas. You don't fuck with them niggas because, nigga, you a scary nigga. You got energy for niggas. You got energy for your own. You don't diss Vlad. You don't diss none of them niggas, but you ain't extra tough with Vlad. I ain't never seen that nigga get extra tough with Vlad. I ain't never seen that nigga get extra tough with Adam. But I seen you get extra tough with academics. I seen you get extra tough with fucking Flacco. Niggas that's civilians. You ain't tough with niggas that's real niggas. Or culture vultures. You kissing the culture vultures' asses. You ain't a tough guy. You a bang monster. A WWE promo nigga. No. You a WWF promo nigga. Fuck a WWE. You a WWF promo nigga. You a what you gonna do, brother? That's you. Nigga raising his voice like that's supposed to scare niggas. Oh, we intimidated by a nigga with a big ass voice that's talking crazy. We intimidated by Wack because he talking crazy. Them niggas on the app might be scared of you because them niggas ain't got no backbone. Them niggas is pussy. We know. Them niggas is scared of you because they don't got no comeback. But nigga, I ain't scared of you, nigga. All I got to do is say, homie, what's up with this nigga, Leroy Smith, and knock your brother's noodles out in the office. Put your brother and his employee to their knees and knock their noodles to the ground. Let's talk about Leroy. Like how the fuck they knew about Leroy up in the spot and how Leroy fucked your brother's wife. And how you called me on the phone talking about, is that your word, nigga? That's what you told me on the phone with Mika. You said, is that your word? Because my brother got kids. But we know your brother got knocked down by the nigga that's raising his kids. Now that's gangster. When a nigga knock your brother down and raising the babies, nigga. He stepdaddy. You ain't running up in that house laying that nigga down. You ain't laying your brother-in-law wife down. But you basically Want to talk about anybody. You ain't gangster. Your brother got laid down. The murderer of your brother has a Frank and Burger stand in Tulsa, Oklahoma. After he beat the body, he went to business and was getting that money. And you ain't sent a shot. You ain't sent a hitter. You ain't sent none of them niggas. My team. Where your team was, man? You said you got a team. Why your team ain't come and handle Leroy? Your team ain't handle Leroy because they scared of Leroy. Because they know Leroy is a trained killer. All you can say is, oh, that nigga was my brother friend. Oh, that nigga was your brother friend? Oh, he was your brother friend. Oh, that's all you can say, he was your brother friend. You don't want to say slow. You don't want to talk about how them niggas was on their knees. Baby, I'm begging, baby. I'm begging, begging, baby. With the grip to they fucking dome. And both niggas got a headshot, which the headshot wasn't intended for the employee. It was intended for you. But you was so happened to be in California, love. You was out there in Cali. You was out there in Cali. And you didn't come back to Oklahoma till you got the nigga captured. And when the nigga got captured, you popped your head out there to Oklahoma. And you stayed the fuck up out of Oklahoma. But he don't want to talk about Leroy. Leroy didn't kill my brother. That happened 20 years ago. No, nigga. Why did you tell the police in Texas when he stopped you that I'm going to my brother's funeral? Why did you tell him that? Why did you tell the police anything? They should know. You should just say, I'm going to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that's it. You told the police, Wack 100, that you was going to your brother's funeral and he was murdered. And then, after they pulled you out the car, you did a whole recording with the police, with 5-0. You had a whole conversation with 5-0. You and 5-0 was basically polying at the precinct. And then when niggas like shout to Brian Blake, I gotta give him his flowers. When he went to go buy the receipts, niggas can't get their hands on the audio. What's that about? What is that about? Why we can't get our hands on the audio, my brother? Like, if a nigga got a confessional, you could always get them videos. They get everybody confessionals, right? Everybody, every rapper you done exposed, right? You got they whole confessionals. But when it come to your confessional, niggas can't get their hands on it. Things that make you go, Like Arsenio used to say, we can't get your hands on that audio. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Because you're a confidential informant. Because you've been working with the police. Because you're a police nigga. And you put the police on niggas in California. And that's what you are known for. You extort people that are a weaker vessel. But you're a police informant. You give police tips on niggas. That's why you wanted to get Big U up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's why you wanted to get Del Dog up out of here. Because you're a police informant. You threw Big U under the bus, right? That was your mans. You threw him under the bus to make you look good because you already gave the information you needed to the police, to the feds. You let them know that, oh, that nigga's an extortionist. That's why your name is in the paperwork. Saying, draws, my kids draws. You gonna do this here, draws? My wife draws. The police stop you. You on parole 5 years. On parole 5 years. Paid informant. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that shit. He could expose whatever. He need to expose the facts that he's an police informant. See, niggas always want to deflect by trying to expose other niggas, but they don't want to talk about their own shit. He don't want to expose the fact that he talked to them people for a whole hour. Like he sat in there and did a whole recording with the police for a whole hour. That he is possibly on a lot of niggas' paperwork, which he is on Mark Stevens' paperwork. He told on Shaq. His mans was Stutterbox. That was his right-hand man. He in pictures with the nigga. Him and Stutterbox was managing Ray J together. Like, 600 is a rat. The other nigga. What's the other nigga? The nigga that, what's the nigga? Loose Cannon is a rat. You was fucking with these niggas. Birds of a feather flock together. You threw that nigga under the bus. That nigga pistol whip a nigga for you. You threw him under the bus. He pistol whipping the nigga, beating the nigga down. You putting the video, you sending the video out to people. But you had your intentions to send that nigga to jail. That's what you did. You made sure you didn't get involved in beating that nigga down. You didn't get involved. You was the one screaming, yo, loose. Because you knew that the police was coming for him. So you set that nigga the fuck up. Yeah. You set him the fuck up. And after you set that nigga the fuck up, right, on some real shit, you did what most niggas do. You hide your hand and you throw the stones through the glass house. That's what you did. But you was police. You know? You was police. You was police. And the fucked up part about it is, you knew the police was coming for Loose Candy. You knew. Deep down inside, you knew. Because you made sure that you sent that footage to every blogger. He sent that footage to every blogger. He made sure every blogger had that footage. Because you wanted your media team to show this nigga in a criminal act with a firearm, robbing and pistol whipping a man on camera. So when the people come and pick him up or he violates and diss you, like you always do, homie, but yeah, what people don't understand is you went on an audio app and said that nigga foul shit about that nigga. Yeah, he a narcissist. Wack 100 is a narcissist. Anytime you got a man that talk hella shit about people and he don't want to talk about his lies, he don't want to talk about his cases, but he want to talk about, like, nigga, you went to jail for shooting a BB gun, nigga. I don't know niggas that went to jail for shooting BB guns. I've never in my life been around niggas that shoot niggas 32 times with a BB gun. I'm sorry. I know niggas that shoot people with mistake with a BB gun, but I don't know nobody that's actually using a BB gun and shooting a nigga 32 times. Not with a 9, not with a 380, not with a UWAP. You shoot a nigga with a pellet gun 32 times. That's what you went to jail for. That's what you went to jail for. And this nigga is the biggest, I'm the street, the voice of the streets. How you the voice of the streets, nigga? You the voice of the police. No street nigga is having a fucking 2 cops to fucking bail him out every time a nigga saying he's a snitch. You calling Greg Caden, who's a known liar, and Reggie Wright, another known liar. 2 police officers to save you. You haven't yet produced documents because, nigga, you got sealed shit. That's just like Bimmy. Like, look at Bimmy. Bimmy got sealed case. He told on Preem. They exposed it, right? Everybody and their mama came out to defend this man. Even Wack, bitch ass 100. But what people don't realize is this: the reason why he's doing that is because he's one of them. Like when the cop said, I used Jason Jack to get world number, right? That's what a man, that's the NYPD that was known for years to being Haitian Jack handler for so many years, got on the platform and said, that man gave me a number to World Hardy. And Wack 100 is trying to, clean it up because he has a handler, you know? Niggas like him is what Gregory Scarpa was to the mob. He's what Whitey Bulger was. These type of people is dangerous because they could be around street people and they could be around the police people and they playing deep cover. Wack is a deep cover ass nigga. He's not a street dude. He doesn't come from the streets. He doesn't come from the hood. He comes from Pacoima. And if you know where Pacoima is, that's where Saved by the Bell was shot at. That's where he's from. He's from where Zach Morris and Lisa Turtle and motherfucking Screech and Kelly was from. He ain't from the hood. He's from Pacoima. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you from there, bro. Nigga, you not even from the hood. You from where Slater and them niggas is from. You from Saved by the Bell, nigga. That's where you come from, homie. And you out here talking about, I'm a blood, I'm a Pyru and all that. Like, stop it, nigga. You was an extortion victim. New York niggas is extorting you. Let's keep it real. I already know. I already was told. Niggas got you under the deodorant, homie. Like, I already know. You took a picture with a real certified nigga. The homies already called me on the phone and said, nah, that nigga's under the deodorant. He under the arm, nigga. And if you ain't cutting the check right, you gonna be off the arm, nigga. And they gonna feed you to the wolves. You saved by 12. That's why you don't come to New York. You tread lightly when you come out here. You know what I'm saying? You low pro. You pop in and pop out. That's what you do. You ain't no nigga that's no real. You like, come on, bro. You don't come from L.A. Niggas, the L.A. niggas don't even jack you. Come on, bro. When your name get brought up, when you start seeing Bloods and Crips don't fuck with a nigga, and he from L.A., and the Bloods and the Crips don't fuck with you, that's a problem, nigga. When the Bloods and the Crips don't fuck with you, and they all saying the same exact shit about you, and you from out there, at least Suge, bro, he had respect from everybody, the Bloods and the Crips. You, on the other hand, nigga, the Bloods and the Crips don't fuck with you. In L.A. Everybody you see on the internet that going at them is L.A. niggas. They say, yo, that nigga is not the voice of L.A. That nigga is, we ain't never seen that nigga. He was not near no death row. And the niggas that be vouching for him, Reggie Wright, fucking Mob James. Come on, bro. Nigga that got caught snitching? Like, where's the people that certify LA niggas that's saying, yo, that nigga's yo, he that one. All they say is, oh, that crater face nigga, oh, that 5'2" big butt ass nigga. Like, this is what they say, a pause. That's what they be talking about, this nigga. They disparage this nigga. They disparage him. A police nigga is the one that's vouching for you. I'm still trying to figure out, why is a cop always vouching for you? Why isn't nobody that's a certified nigga vouching for you? Why is it that you was in the documentary bigging up Big U, and then when y'all niggas fell out over the deal and off of that paper, cause I got all of this nigga used to send me mad shit. I used to laugh like, oh, this nigga here, he's a sucker. Like, he just send mad shit and he'll throw niggas under the bus. I like, oh, this nigga's a snake. That's why me and that nigga, we ain't never been cool. Like, niggas say, oh, you and Wack was cool. No, we wasn't cool. Use that nigga for what you use him for. You know what I'm saying? That's the law. That's the 48 laws of power, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Make your enemies feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That nigga think see a nigga like him, he think he a chess player. Now, I'm a chess player too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes be thinking, like even like CK used to think I was cool. Oh, yo, that's my dog. That's my little bro. Like, yeah, nigga. Like, just tell me, I'll give you the okey doke, man. Yeah. I'll gas it up for you. Yeah, I'll fuck with you, homie. I got you. Just like with Bimmy. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Y'all niggas don't even know I G'd you niggas. Sometimes y'all niggas gotta think, nigga. That's how you know niggas get old and niggas brains ain't sharp. And they be really thinking that niggas is oh, I got this nigga. I can finesse this nigga. Nah, nigga. You gotta understand, bro. I'm one of them niggas that's all I did was read. I read people, nigga. You think I don't know when a nigga don't fuck with me? We ain't stupid niggas over here, bro. So you gotta understand, bro. I'm not one of them niggas that jack a nigga cause a nigga say who he is, bro. I come from niggas that's certified. My cousin, keep it real with you, right? A nigga shot my cousin out the other day on the beat 139, right? My cousin is a real nigga. He don't do the internet. He don't even want to tell his story, bro. And he got so many stories about a lot of official real dudes that he don't even want to even tell his story, right? Those are the type of people I'm around, right? They got names, right? They got real stories. Why would I want to listen to a nigga, right, that I know that you a fake ass dude? Like, nigga, I know that you're not who you say you are. Your body language shows it. Your mentality shows it. You prove, you always want to prove that you this and that, and you don't got to. If you that nigga, your work gonna speak for itself. The people gonna speak for you. A nigga that get online and gotta keep yelling about Pyru this, I'm a gangster, I'm an OG. Yeah, that's cause you want motherfuckers to believe your foolery. I'm not that nigga, bro. You impress them bitches and them niggas that don't know real niggas. You can't impress a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not them internet niggas, man. Like, I be listening to them niggas on Clubhouse. All them niggas want to convince the world they real street niggas. I'm a real street nigga. I've been outside, nigga. You ain't no real nothing. I've been outside, really. I don't gotta cap and say I'm a real street nigga. I don't gotta go on the internet and yell and scream. I'm a real street nigga. We real niggas in here. Like, I don't gotta do that. Niggas that know, they know. Niggas that don't know, hey, you don't need to know. I ain't bragging about, I don't gotta brag about nothing. I don't gotta brag about no criminal acts. I don't gotta do none of that. I brag about what I'm doing now. I like what I'm doing now. I like this YouTube life, nigga. I don't talk about shit that I ain't get caught for, and I ain't talk about shit that don't need to be talked about. What the fuck I look like being my own dry snitch, nigga? The police ain't catch me. They wasn't meant to catch me, nigga. And I'm not giving them evidence for them to even catch me, nigga. You niggas be up here talking like you give the police so much evidence to catch you that you want to prove that you a real stepper, that you want to prove that you a real shooter. And when you listen to these niggas on the internet, they none of that, bro. Hassan, his biggest thing, he always used to say, I got 3 bodies. Okay, you got 3 bodies. You beat 3 bodies. How did you beat 3 bodies? Give me a breakdown of how you beat 3 bodies. Because if you beat 3 bodies, homie, you either had to intimidate a witness or there was no evidence of your fingerprints on a hammer. You not beating no 3 bodies. Just saying, oh, I beat 3 bodies. I was charged with 3 bodies, but I beat 3 bodies. Hey, come on, bro. Niggas be saying anything just to make themselves sound good, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know the internet has become what you call a Truman Show, really. Like a bunch of niggas just be saying anything just to sound like they that, and they not even that. Same thing with fucking Wack 100. He's another one. That nigga, every time you listen to him, I'm a real nigga. Like, shut up, bro. Oh, we know Trump was in the Epstein files, man. Come on, bro. His wife was a prostitute, son. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, who would have think he wasn't on the Epstein files, homie? Like, that's what, like, I don't know why people didn't think homie was in them files. He was in them files. We knew he was going to be in them files. I just didn't understand why people didn't think. If a nigga got pictures with a nigga multiple times, and they buddied up, and we talking about he got pictures with the nigga in the late 80s, the early 90s, the late 90s, the 2000s. Come on, bro. That's my nigga. I'm not taking a picture with a nigga in 2 different decades, homie. The 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. Come on, son. Niggas be capping. That's why I be like, oh, son, I don't believe none of these niggas, bro. These niggas be capping. My nigga, everybody don't want to be real. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Wack. He don't want to be real, nigga. Like, you know your brother got his noodles to knock the fuck out in the crib, in the job. Let's keep it real, at the place of business. A nigga walked up in the place of business, knocked your brother down. You ain't do nothing, but just talk. You know what I'm saying? You talk about everybody else, but you don't talk about how the police stopped you, nigga, in Texas. That's crazy. Police stopped you. You didn't do nothing. You ain't get it popping. You just you basically you did what most niggas do, man. You took the cheap pussy way out, and you making excuses. You know, the excuses that you made online is that happened 20 years ago. Oh, the nigga ain't killed my brother. Like, come on, stop it, bro. They said it was witnesses that said he did it. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? They said that the nigga was being extorted in the paperwork. Like, niggas be trying to manipulate, and he know. The nigga just beat y'all niggas, and he had a good lawyer, and he just beat y'all niggas. That's it. He got away, and he beat y'all niggas, and you mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad that the nigga beat the case, beat the body. Come on, bro. Don't be mad. You just don't want to talk about it. Because you know it make you look like a bitch. That's why you want to deflect and want to talk about this, want to talk about that, want to talk about this, want to, oh, I got this on a nigga and all that. Like, yeah, you want to talk about everything but that. Let's keep it real. You want to talk about everything else but that. If I want to talk about something, I'm going to talk about everything. You want to talk about everything else but the real facts. And the real facts is you got caught with your hands in the cookies jar talking with the police. The recording is out there, but we can't get our hands on it. Why is that? Why nobody can get? Because you know, if we got our hands on it, we'll know you be incriminating that nigga. We know you'll be incriminating that nigga. Because basically, what you was saying in that audio gave the police details of who murdered your brother. Which you said, Larry Smith. Because ain't no way, dog. I'm running my mouth talking this about niggas, and I got dirt like that. Come on, bro. That's the killer. He protected by the police. We know that. He protected by 5-0. 5-0. Listen, bro. He had to bring Greg Caden on the app. He had to bring the other dude on the app, Reggie Wright. You know what I'm saying? He had to bring this dude on the app. When you bring Reggie Wright on the app and you bring Greg Caden on the app, what do you expect? You gotta get these people to defend your story, and you not even bringing nobody else on the app to defend your story. You had to bring 2 police officers to clear your name. That means there's something in them facts. Cause I'm not bringing no 2 police officers, and I say I don't. I'm a street nigga. I'm official. Dudes gotta stop it, bro. It is what it is, man. Yeah, they gonna put the audio out. Come on, bro. He in the paperwork of Big U, bro. That right there just showed you they threw him under the bus. They put him in the paperwork of Big U. Yo, draws. My wife, my kids. Come on, bro. But it is what it is, man. Salute, man. It's your boy Bullis Gotti.